Welcome to Monaco, round 7, and we're back racing on a street circuit. But not just any street circuit, the most famous in the world. And this year, we're racing on the full Monte Carlo layout. What a time to be alive. So our time in Valencia last time out really spiced up the championship thanks to a few surprises and has started to paint a picture of which teams and drivers have that all-important ability to be consistent in Formula E, because consistency wins titles. In the energy management chaos of round 5, the Mercedes EQ pairing proved they have what it takes to succeed in Formula E. A great full team effort showcasing the racecraft, patience, strategy and energy management needed to push for titles. The team double podium in round 5 means Mercedes EQ top both the standings, P1 and 2 in the drivers and top in the teams. Which was the same position occupied by the Jaguar Racing team going into Valencia after their double podium in Rome. Ahead of Monaco, the top 5 is made up of both the Mercedes EQ drivers, both the Jaguar Racing drivers, and Robin Freins on level points with Sam Bird in 3rd, primed to spoil the party for the leading manufacturer teams. As we've talked about previously, team consistency is uncommon in Formula E, especially at this point of the season, 6 races in. So a very strong offering so far from 2 of the biggest manufacturers in the world and giants of motorsport. I, for one, am very much looking forward to seeing how the driver battle, how this battle of driver pairings and their teams pans out. So looking at the success stories so far this season, Nick de Vries and Stoffel van Dorn, between them have claimed 3 out of the 6 possible wins, and the teams, Mercedes EQ, have claimed 4 out of the 6 podiums. But before anyone claims dominance in Formula E, let us remind ourselves that in terms of aerodynamics, battery, chassis, tyres and more, all of the cars in this championship are spec and structurally identical. The drivetrain and supporting software is Mercedes' own, but it's the same one found in the Rocket Venturi cars. Mercedes' success is down to 2 great drivers learning what it takes to succeed in Formula E and hours of team preparation. Both the drivers live here and have experience racing on this layout, and there's not a team on the grid who won't want the accolade of winning in Monaco. And the Mercedes proven race winners are in a great position to make it happen. Now, Mitch Evans and Sam Bird are 2 drivers who are not shy of making up positions here. And yes, you did hear that right, overtaking is possible in Monaco. Evans made up 6 places last time, and Sam Bird was having a stormer of a race, overtaking left, right and centre with his former team before a crash dropped him back down the order. So the impressive pace and success of these 2 so far, along with great overtaking ability here, could make for a good day for Jaguar Racing. Andre Lotterer ended his points drought of the season with a podium and solid drive for Tag Heuer Porsche. Can we expect to see a bounce back from the 3-time Le Mans winner going forward? He's not shy of racing here. In fact, the last time the championship visited, he made up 13 positions during the race. Racecraft like that again on Saturday, and he could be adding a few more points to his tally. Round 6 winner and BMW i Andretti Motorsport driver Jake Dennis really got the attention of the paddock after his very convincing and impressive, considering it's his debut season, lights to flag victory in Valencia. Making the most of a favourable qualifying group and track evolution, he took control of the race and earned the win on the more traditional and forgiving race circuit.
I am so happy.
But 0 points and 2 DNFs before that on street circuits begs the question, can he do it when the stakes are higher and the margins of error are much smaller? He's never raced here before, so it's going to be interesting to see how he shapes up against the grid of many who have. So 1 win and 1 podium for the team that dominated the latter half of last season, DS TECHEETAH. The team are yet to find that consistent form that we've seen in previous seasons, with Jean-Eric Vergne, a former champion, and Da Costa, the reigning champion, currently sitting 7th and 14th in the standings. Vergne's win in Rome looked promising for the team and was almost followed up with another by Da Costa before the energy management drama at the end of round 5 in Valencia. I don't think we've seen the best of their new Season 7 car and powertrain just yet, Both drivers are proven race winners and have shown the pace needed. Verne also won the last Formula E race in Monaco very convincingly, so could this be the point where the team starts to show the performance and consistency that we've seen in the last few seasons? The 19-turn, 3.32km Monaco track layout needs no introduction. It's perhaps one of, if not the most iconic circuit in motorsport. For Formula E, this configuration will bring two main challenges. Street circuit racing, as we know and love in Formula E, but also energy management, based on the longer layouts, gradient change, and higher speed flowing sections of the track. It's going to be amazing to see these all-electric powerhouses charging their way past famous landmarks like Casino Square, the Grand Hotel Hairpin, and picture this, come Saturday when this is a racetrack, 24 Formula E cars flying through the Monaco tunnel, halos lit up. But as cool as it will be to watch, it will take mastery of everything that makes Formula E challenging and unique behind the wheel. So anyone that does well here would have earned it. Little bit of an update, the FIA have made a change to the rules after that unexpected ending in the first of the Valencia races. Energy is deducted from the cars after safety car periods or any stoppage in the racing. 1 kilowatt for every minute under the safety car. Now that encourages the close racing and energy management to be a factor until the checkered flag. But to avoid what happened in Valencia happening again, no usable energy will now be deducted after the 40-minute mark of the 45 plus 1 lap races. In Valencia, there was little to separate the qualifying groups in round 5 when the surface was dry. In round 6, however, with the massively evolving track drying after the rain, it was undeniably favourable to be in the later qualifying groups. So much so that Superpole and the top 6 on the grid was populated with the 6 drivers of the final qualifying group, and those at the tail end of the standings at the time. Weather permitting, that is less likely to happen here. It's a very well looked after surface and has been primed for a season of motorsport taking place. So that one full power qualifying lap is shaping up to be decided almost solely by driver skill and who can make the fewest mistakes. Now, although it may be a home race for many of the Formula E drivers who live here in Monaco, that is only the case for one of the teams, Rocket Venturi Racing. Felipe Massa had his only Formula E podium for the team here in Season 5. This season, with a highly improved powertrain, both Edoardo Mortara and Norman Nato have looked strong. Mortara with 1 podium and Nato close to 2 before penalties. A home podium will be a team goal and the pace is there to make it happen. Championship winners Sebastian Buemi and Lucas de Grassi and multiple race winner Maximilian Günther are currently sitting in the bottom 6. It's getting to that point in the season where big points hauls are crucial for any individual or team success. The teammates of these 3 are all sitting in the top half of the standings, so the car performance is there. They just need for their luck to change and to capitalise on any opportunities that fall their way. Monaco is certainly a place where these drivers can do well. They all have experience racing here across multiple categories. This is a race that we've all been looking forward to, racing on one of the most iconic tracks in motorsport, and at such an interesting point in the Formula E season, where stories and championship aspirations are starting to show face. But what do you think? What are your predictions? Let us know in the comments and head over to FIAFormulaE.com/watch to find out where you can watch the race.